What is the deal, folks? It is your guy, the 10X Closer. And today, this message is brought to you in part by the Garage Billionaire podcast. And we're going to talk about how you can cash flow a decent amount of money every month using no money out of pocket and pretty good credit. So if you have good credit, stay tuned. If you don't have good credit, get good credit. I can show you how to do that too. But in the meantime, let's talk about it.
It's great on pretty nigga. Yeah. See my homie.
All right, so we're going to talk about generating some decent cash flow every month using ride share services such as Turo or hyrecar, right? So I'm going to knock these steps out real quick so you can get to it. All right. So like I said, first step you want to have good credit. You want to make sure you have a credit score of 680, preferably into the 700s, right? With a good credit history, a solid credit history, or you know somebody that actually has good credit. The next step, you want to make sure, if you're not already in business, that you have a business entity set up, a legal business entity, such as an LLC or an S Corp or corporation or whatever fits best for you. All right, so now you have good credit, you have a legal business entity, and the next step is you want to get in contact with me. Why you want to get in contact with me? Because I am going to show you how to get up to $150,000 in business credit, and you can use that money, which is, or I should say, those lines of credit at 0% interest, to then purchase a vehicle anywhere from $10,000 to $12,000, right? Okay, so this is going to be on the low end. I'm gonna give you guys the low end hookup using these services, right? So now you have your business credit lined up, 0% interest, right? So you go out, you get these cars, you look for nice used cars, do your research for whatever car sharing services to see, you know, which one is the better renting cars. Now you can watch my other videos on how to, or I should put up a video on how to search for cars for that. But anyway, that's a different topic. So now you go out, you purchase a car for anywhere from $10,000 to $12,000 using your business credit, right? So now you have, let's say you have a $20,000 line and use anywhere from, let's say, $10,000. You find a nice, decent, pretty up-to-date car for $10,000. All right. Your payments on that $10,000 with your new 0% interest card would be roughly anywhere from $100 or less. All right, so now you got a car. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna get that car onto either Turo or hyrecar. You're gonna rent that car out for, let's just use an easy number. Let's say $50 a day. Okay, you get that car on one of these platforms. You rent it out for $50 a day, and that car rents out for an average of, let's say, 20 days out of the month. Boom. So now you're cash flowing roughly, of course, before fees and expenses, about $1,000 per month using your business credit. No money out of pocket. Remember, you haven't spent a dime. Using your business credit. Now, let's say that $1,000 is now going to pay off that monthly bill of, let's say $100. Let's say the bill comes out to $100 that you're paying off of that $10,000 purchase that you just made on your business credit. And the perfect part about that is it doesn't report to your personal credit. So therefore, none of this is affecting your personal utilization rate. So you could max those business cards out. Doesn't hurt you one bit. So perfect. Now you're on track. You're making about roughly $1,000 a month. Your payments are anywhere, let's say 100 and some change a month. And boom, you're taking that out of the 1,000. So roughly you're calculating, not calculating, but you're cash flowing about, let's say $700 to $800 a month with no money out of pocket. And that's real quick on how you can utilize business credit to cash flow money out of pocket. All right, y'all. So if you guys enjoyed these quick tips on how to cash flow $100 to a couple of $1,000 a month, now you can make this as big as you want. This is just entry if you had no money, but you had good credit. If you want more of these videos, please like, follow, subscribe, depending on what platform you're watching this on. And if you are interested in business credit, contact me today. The link is going to be in any one of these bios or descriptions. So don't waste any time. Let's start cash flowing. And once again, this message was brought to you in part by the 10X Closer and the Garage Billionaire podcast.